So when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk, Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing?
Good morning, Mark Klecka. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Scott Maloof.
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood of the Limelight District,
which is the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime.
And this is the day we look forward to the entire month.
Yes.
The entire month. No, it's Kim Living Goods establishment here at the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime. And it's located
on Lime and Apricot.
Lime and Apricot.
Lime and
Apricot. There is a number.
821. It's 821.
821.
Apricot. Yes.
At Apricot and Lime.
And yeah, it's beautiful. It is the 16th of March. St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yep. And we are privileged to be able to come here and do this on the third Saturday of each month. My name is Mark Klecka. I am I'm a realtor at Coldwell Banker downtown.
I was waiting for the intros.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do that about halfway in the show.
I know, right?
So
Scott
to my left is
Scott Maloff, Summit Lending Solutions, mortgage broker.
That is correct.
And together we are
Sarasota Street Talk, right behind here.
Yeah.
So essentially, what it is if the streets of Sarasota could talk, what would they say?
Exactly.
Well, they do talk. It's in the form of the vendors here, the people, the residents of Sarasota. They all have stories, and we're here to capture them.
Yeah.
And then put them up on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
That if one is to search YouTube, it's Sarasota Street Talk Podcast. So search for that. Or on our tent here,
1 million QR codes.
About 1 million QR codes on this tent right here that people can go ahead and just point their cameras at and join.
Yeah.
And see all the shenanigans, which is appropriate today.
Yes.
For St. Patty's Day weekend.
Yeah.
But then we should get right into our first guest.
Well, yeah. We like we said, the third Saturday we're here.
Yes.
40 vendors inside all the time.
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 to 3. But on the third Saturday, they have special vendors here in the courtyard. And then we can segue into our first guest.
So let's go ahead and segue into our first guest.
Get right up on that mic.
You got to, and if you need to actually grab the mic and bring it towards you, please feel free.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
You got a radio voice.
She does have a radio voice too. Yeah.
Let's all use our radio voices.
You have to talk like this the whole episode.
It's okay. Let's do that. Let's hear yours, Scott.
I don't really have one.
Yes, you do.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh.
Anyways, so introduce yourself to us and the 1 million listeners.
So, hi, I'm Jade Moon, and I have a little business called Jade Moon Art, where I sell my own handmade art and paintings. And I guess my kind of specialty thing is that they're on these really tiny little canvases. And so that's kind of what makes them different and unique, I guess.
Now, you know what? We're going to have that your mom over there, right?
Yeah.
Mom, can you bring a piece?
Yeah, could you bring a piece?
Can you bring a piece? Not right away, just
or whatever you'd like.
I want
Don't
her to show.
Scott.
No, but she's talking about it. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
And we can walk 20 feet and see it, but I'd like the people at home to see it.
And you've been doing this for quite some time here, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess since a little bit after COVID started, and is when I started doing this. But the first one I did was actually here at their Young Entrepreneur Market. So I did
about a month ago, right?
No, that was a little while ago, though, wasn't it?
It was a few years ago.
Oh, a few years ago they had one. I didn't know that. But they had one. I think they had one a few months ago too. I think too.
Yeah.
My wife and I purchased one here. I think of yours. I think you were right behind us. You were set up right behind us, and it was of a skeleton. Did you do one of a skeleton?
Yeah.
One a black background and a small. Yeah, we purchased that, and no, it's still up on our mantle.
Cool.
Nice.
It's very, very cool. So if you
cool
wouldn't mind, so this is If you wouldn't mind just putting it up there.
Yeah.
There we go.
That is neat.
That is pretty cool.
That is really cool. So that's
okay,
Lido or Siesta?
Siesta
Key.
They have
just
lifeguard stands down there. Beach.
Right.
Nice.
Got 2 beach ones right now. But
okay.
And how much are those? How much would one?
These are 20 for this size. I have a little bit bigger one that's 25, and they kind of just vary on size. And they come on the easel too, so you can display it and put on shelf and stuff.
And that comes with the 25, right? That comes
Yeah,
with
it comes
the
with
price
it.
on
With
that?
the easel? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So, and how long does it take to do a painting of that size?
I
much of
usually
your
work
time?
on a couple at a time,
Okay.
so it's hard to tell how much it takes to do just one.
Okay, I have to
But-
ask this question. All right, so a couple at a time. Are you doing?
One with,
like
are you
this?
ambidextrous?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm using all my limbs.
well, it's just 4 at a time.
She does 4 at a
Yeah.
time.
4 at a time.
I do
Yes.
4 at a time. I use all my limbs,
Feet and arms.
4 brushes.
Oh, but I could see you go back and forth.
But you go
kinda
back and
work
forth,
on
right? It's
one,
like
yeah.
you'll do the seascape of like each one.
Yeah,
and
like
you'll
if
do
I'm
the-
doing a beach one, I'll do 4 beaches at the same time. Or if I'm doing, sometimes I do bamboo, so I'll work on 4 of those, or whatever the subject is. I'll kind of crank them out all at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Now, if is there some place one can go to see some of these? Do you have to come here to see them, or do you have a website, or is it on Instagram?
Yeah,
or
I have a
Pinterest,
website,
or?
Instagram, TikTok.
She's,
Oh,
so-
TikTok.
she's probably
you
on
might
all
wanna,
sorts of stuff.
You might want to start weaning yourself off of TikTok.
Yeah, maybe not for long.
Not for
Yeah.
long. If the government has anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But,
As soon as the
um,
government gets involved, never mind.
Yeah.
So,
Keep them out of social
what grade
media.
are you in?
I'm in college.
You are in
I'm
college.
about
You're
to
young
get
looking.
my 2-year degree for studio art.
Oh,
so
nice.
Oh, very cool. Where
Working
do you go
on
to school?
finishing
Where's that
up. I go to SCF. It's in Bradenton, and they have a campus in Venice as well. And so
That's State College,
Okay,
right?
Yeah, State
Florida.
College,
I've been
yeah.
there a few
See,
times.
So for
Florida.
us,
Yeah,
for us
that's cool.
old people,
State
that's
College.
the ex-Manti Community College
Right.
back in the day.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah.
I've taken
So-
a tour of the.
I went there many times.
One center.
And then left many
127
times.
West. Is that it? 126 West.
I'm not sure.
Whatever.
What are you talking about?
They have a little like a community center that we looked at for an event. So I've been to the college. That's
Oh, up
all.
in Bradenton?
Yeah.
Oh, on 26th Street, right? It's on 26th.
I'm really bad with streets.
Yeah, he's like,
so-
I don't know. I just
It's
know how
somewhere
the
over
GPS.
there.
Anyways, so you're gonna
I'm
get
the
your
same way,
2-year degree.
GPS.
Are you gonna go get further, or you don't really need to?
I don't think so. I think that's
You're pretty
enough.
talented.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll get my piece of paper and be on my way. You
Okay.
know.
Right. So, okay, so and again, did you mention how long it takes you to do one of those? You mentioned you do a couple at a
She
time.
bounces
It's hard
around.
to tell,
I
right?
guess
Is that
a
what you
coup-
said? It was hard
like
to...
a couple hours, I guess, for a couple. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
So about
what-
an hour a piece.
So,
Let's
Yeah,
call
may-
it.
yeah,
we'll call
maybe.
it that, right?
so what if one wanted custom work? Could somebody like
Yeah,
say,
they
"Hey, I'd
could
like
get
to
a
do"?
custom one for sure. Yeah. Usually,
Commission her.
if
Yeah,
someone wants to
right.
commission something, it's good to just shoot me a DM or, just contact me. Be like, hey, I met you at this market. Let me
Alright,
know
so
you're
for
a
all
real
of
person.
us, my age, DM means direct message.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's a message,
so-
a text message.
So since we're talking
sort of
about
thing.
that, why don't you at this point give us all the ways people can find you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I have my Instagram. It's at Jade's Art, but it's with 3 E's, so it's at Jade EEEZ_art. So you can find me on Instagram, and that's the same for my TikTok. And I have my website linked in my bios. So
Okay, and you're here then? You're here each third Saturday here, right? Or for the
sometimes
most
I
part,
kind of
right?
spread it out, like what markets I do. I do a couple different ones around town, so every once in a while I'll be here, I'll be somewhere else, but I usually post about it before wherever I'm going to be.
Did you go down the Philippi one? The Philippi, don't they have a market
I don't
there,
know
a pop
if
up, or
I've
is it Philippi
done
Shores?
that one yet.
And then I know Venice has a couple art shows too.
Yeah,
right,
I want to go down to Venice for some of those because they look pretty good.
Yeah, because
Jeanette.
Rudy and Jeanette
Yeah.
go down there, and so she's actually started inside with the 40 vendors inside, and a friend of ours, and she does pretty well. She's starting up here, but she said she's doing pretty well down in Venice. That's a pretty good crowd. So I mean, it's something that you
So,
might
so
want to
do
consider.
you find yourself out pretty much every weekend though? You find somewhere to go almost every weekend?
I try
or
to do like 3 a month, I
Okay.
guess. Like
All right.
so,
take
most
one
weekends.
take one
yeah.
week off. All right.
Yeah, I guess.
And do you do bigger works? Do you specifically
I
do smaller stuff, or do
not as often, just because they're a little bit harder to sell.
Right.
The bigger stuff, it's a lot easier to sell a small thing that's more affordable, and a lot of people have access to be able to buy.
Right, that's
and
smart.
we get a lot of tourists and people visiting,
Right.
so
They don't want to
it fits
haul
in a
back
suitcase.
haul back.
You know, so
Right.
They don't want to have to take anything.
haul back,
there's
like-
there's a good size
there's
one.
nice.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah,
one.
here's
we're
a
getting-
big one.
This
So
is
we're going to go and give that to you.
This is about as big as somebody's going to
Just
want to put in their
in,
suitcase, right?
Yeah, this will fit in an extra large suitcase.
Okay, I'm gonna
Maybe
go
carry
over
on.
this here. And I'm sorry if you wouldn't mind putting that one up again, because we went
Oh,
at the first one and that one. Yeah.
All right.
See
Here's
that?
this
Yeah,
one.
that one's.
So
That's
yeah,
cool.
this is
I
kind
like
of
the
as
colors
big
in
as
that one.
it
Yeah,
gets for me at the
yeah.
moment.
But I like the other one
so-
too. That's cool. Look at that.
Yeah, that one.
This one.
I like that one as well. And so, how much are each of those then?
These are about $150 for this size.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
I think we've got the mega
Oh,
one.
here we go. Of the
small.
Siesta,
They,
yeah.
they
Yeah,
keep coming.
They keep coming. No,
They're
this
just
is-
falling out of the sky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
You
like-
think
Where they
someone's
coming
handing this to
from?
me? I'm just actually pulling them out of the sky.
Yeah.
That's
So that's
very
a good.
cool.
That's a cool looking.
And then again, that's siesta
piece of
as
art,
well,
and
right?
it's-
Yeah, that's
Siesta.
Siesta as well.
So you got the
these are
date
pretty
that you did
popular,
them, the
the
year you've
Siesta
done
ones.
did it. So that was 2020.
Yeah, that one's a little bit older, I guess.
Do these have the dates on the back? Because it.
Yeah,
you don't want
these
to put them
are
on the front. That
recent.
would be
Well,
like,
they're on the side.
oh, okay.
And then on the back.
Cool.
Okay.
They're recent
Very
ones.
cool.
alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop by later on
Yeah,
after the gig. I'm
go
gonna
over
grab
there.
one.
Yeah.
I'll grab. I
That'd
think
be
I think I want the lifeguard stand. I'm not sure if I want the big one or the small one yet because I've
Yeah.
got a series like so. Jeanette's made some of the smaller ones. So I've got and the one that you had before with the skeleton.
Yeah.
So I think I want to add maybe more smaller
that,
ones.
Yeah. Very good.
And I know Scott, you're good for about 10 of them, right? So he'll be over.
I don't have a mantle to put them on like you do. Got to
have
have a mantle. Or you can't have one.
Mantle's not a huge.
A lot of people
Thing to-
will come up to me and say, "Oh, I have a piece of your art, and it's in my bathroom." And I just think, wow, I wonder how many people have my art hanging in their bathroom somewhere, which is kind of a funny thought to think about.
But
But you
trees-
know, but being here, you know, and especially like somebody who might be a snowbird and they're here 6 months, they probably do have their entire place decorated with beach
Yeah.
art.
Mhm.
You know what I
Bathroom
mean?
included.
So
Beach
yeah.
is a common
and Teresa
theme.
does that. I mean, it's not even like so you're wondering. Yeah, it's kind of strange to think like it's in the bathroom, but I mean, that's another room, just like any
Right,
other room.
right.
Like
Yeah.
she's got
I
it
just
all,
find it funny.
all decorated up. So for her, that's almost like compliment.
You just answered. Can I sell you a piece for your family room?
Yeah.
So you can tell me that next
Yeah.
time
You
instead
have,
of
like,
the
you have
bathroom.
family room work, and you have this one you can't put it. If you're gonna buy it and put it in your
But
bathroom,
no,
you can't have it.
I could imagine a lot of people with beach scenery like that, bathrooms.
And with a lot of
you know,
Airbnbs too.
Yeah.
You know, you think
Yeah.
they'd like a lot of like really themed,
Out of
beachy themed
beachy
type stuff.
Yeah. So no, that's great.
No, that's great work. That really. So I'm going to be
Thank
by
you.
afterwards. I'm going to get
Yeah.
the. I'm not sure if it's going to be the big one or the small one, but it's going to be a lifeguard stand.
Lifeguard stand. Siesta.
Yeah, those are popular.
Yeah.
That's cool.
For
think so.
sure.
All right. Well, Ron, unless
yeah.
you have another question, or
You have a question for her
I'm sure I can think of something.
about the.
Hey,
art-
I'm not busy right now.
You're
so.
not busy right now. No, it's a little quiet so far,
It'll pick up.
but it will.
It'll pick up.
pick up. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood.
No, I was going to say you know the hot seat.
The hot seat question. Do you want to go and do it?
You can do it.
Okay. So, did you live downtown? No, did you
No.
live in the Sarasota downtown area around
Yeah,
it?
I
or-
live in Sarasota.
Okay. So downtown, what would be your two favorite restaurants to eat at? Well, obviously you're going to eat at a restaurant. In order of like your favorite and
man.
second one. Yeah.
I don't really eat downtown a lot. Trying to think.
Or it could be like
It could be
immediate
a little in
surrounding.
the area,
It could be
you
it could be
know.
immediate surrounding area.
Could be even
Oh,
siesta. I
surrounding.
guess.
I like O'Leary's on the
Oh.
water
Oh,
down
there you
there.
go.
Sort of
Yes,
downtown.
yes,
Yeah,
good
that's
choice.
Around,
Yeah.
so I like
O'Leary's.
that.
Downtown.
Good call.
And it's not a restaurant, but there's a bakery called Coors Bakery downtown.
Yeah.
So
Coors,
I've
yeah.
been there a few times. They have good
Over
like,
on Main
muffins and
Street,
stuff.
right? I think on
Yeah.
Main right there towards Classical.
Right there by
High
Green
Class.
Zebra
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah,
Very
yeah.
Yeah.
good.
So I guess those two.
Yeah, good call.
Good. Yeah, and that's the first time I've heard
Coors,
Coors, but I
yeah.
mean that's not
Wow,
big. Yeah, that's
very
good.
fantastic. All right.
All right.
Very,
Well,
very
thank you
cool.
for coming on. Nice
Yeah,
meeting you.
thank you for having me.
And,
Yeah, of
Nice
course.
meeting
and
you
we'll
too.
keep steering people your way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we'll be able
Check out
afterwards.
Jade Moon.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase one of those. I'm not sure which one yet. But
Yeah. Check out
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Jade Moon
As you-
Art.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jade Moon Art.
Jade Moon Art.
And as you
Yeah.
come in, it's going to be on our right, your left, as you come into the bazaar here on our pop-up art Saturday. So yeah, please look out for her and buy lots of art.
Very talented.
Very, very
Thank
talented.
You.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna hang up that call. All right.
Yeah.
So here
so
we
that
go.
was fun. Yeah.
So no, that was fantastic.
Our first guest
So-
today was a perfect one.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go ahead and we'll wrap up this right now. We're going to set up
Gonna stretch.
for our interview. We're going to stretch. Maybe
It's,
grab
it's
little
almost time
refreshment.
maybe to get a juice
Maybe get a juice.
and put in an order over
Get-
there at Hamlet's Eatery.
Yeah. No, and actually, yeah, Hamlet's.
The famous Hamlet's
Getting
Eatery.
getting a little hangry.
I'm getting hangry, so I gotta
might
go.
need to get something over there. Hamlet's Eatery food truck here at the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime. Award-winning. So good. If you're here or if you're not here, get in your car and get here and get some food over at Hamlet's. So,
All right. Make
All
good
right, guys.
choices.
Make good choices.
We'll be back.
All right, be back. God love you.